Current energy check-in for December of 2025. Y'all make sure y'all give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. I will have a donations link in the description box below. This will not be a blank screen for all this reading. This is just while I shuffle the cards. I do not have a tripod. So what's going on for the current energy for December of 2025? Current energy for today, for December of 2025. All right, so the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so someone is refusing to walk away from a situation, but there's something that's moving forward anyways. This could have something in regards to, this may be someone that may feel unable to move on from you. Okay, so this may end up turning into a love reading. Cancer, Pisces, Aries energy. Pisces, Taurus, and the Three of Wands reverse. Okay, so what seems to be going on here is with the Hierophant and the High Priestess being both in the upright position in the same reading, this is giving me the vibes and a heavy indication of, usually this will be two spiritual people that's supposed to be together, right? But these are individuals that are trying to do something in order to manipulate something for something to appear that way. When you're not actually in connection with anybody. You're not talking to nobody. With the Page of Wands reverse. And if there are conversations that are being had within this individual or whatever is going on with a connection, this is connected to somebody else that's relentlessly trying to hold up. Someone's trying to manipulate the narrative just to try to control someone's love life, is what it looks like. But they're unable to be successful at doing so. So whoever is trying to have control over someone's love life, it's literally being seen that they're controlling the fact that they're not able to walk away from trying to excessively control the situation. Therefore, it's going to better to have this individual that is trying to be controlled through a situation to move forward with the Chariot card. You do have a spiritual person out there that resonates with you, but it's not this individual from your past. Anybody from your past is what I'm getting. Wheel of Fortune reverses give me the vibes of someone that's just spinning the wheels over and over and over and over and over. They're going in a circle with themselves. They're trying to cause delays at trying to control something. There's a lot of awareness here about you having your back turned with the Three of Wands reverse. Okay? As someone's trying to manipulate the narrative as if you both have some type of divine connection with the High Priestess and the Hierophant card. But if this was really a divine connection, you and this individual would be together physically. Y'all would be seen together physically. But there's no physical interactions with this person. There's not even social media conversations with this individual. If there's anything that is being had through social media conversations, this is created through a fake page with the Page of Wands reverse. This is the same shit these individuals keep on trying to pull over on someone, and it ain't working. So some of you may have a divine connection, but it's not with these individuals, what they're trying to manipulate with a divine connection. It's actually being manipulated and being seen that these individuals are manipulating it for their own benefit. Clarify this reading. So the underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Clarify this reading. Yeah, the Ten of Cups reverse. Bro, this is somebody that's married with the Ten of Cups reverse. This is someone that may be in an unhappy marriage, but why does that matter to you? Because there's no conversations going on between you and this individual. This is pertaining to like them trying to manipulate something in regards to this person being married, but they're unhappy. They're in an unhappy marriage. If this was so-called a divine connection, then you and this individual would be actually in a happy marriage, but you're not connected to them. There's something going on here to where they're trying to use some type of marriage or connection, someone that you moved on from, and this person could have moved on from you, and it could have got married to somebody with a Ten of Cups reverse, but they're not happy. But this marriage is being controlled in a very external force level, on an extreme level, and this is relentlessly trying to hold you back. Clarify the Ten of Cups reverse. Yeah, look at that, the Two of Wands. So this could be someone that may be at a bit of a distance from you. Okay, so that would represent the fake accounts or fake pages. Someone communicating with these individuals off a fake page to try to control something. But this is specifically or purposely set this way for this to happen. So someone could continuously delay something over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Clarify the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. So this is what they've been investing their time into doing. There may be also someone that may be over the internet that may be gathering information and gathering evidence. So if this is someone gathering evidence, this could be internet detectives that are gathering evidence. Okay, so there's the detective's energy again. This can also be someone that may be in a higher position of power and authority. Not no local or state level. This could be a federal authority figure with the Hierophant card. For a very few percentage of you out there, you may have an individual that may be your divine counterpart. It ain't anybody from your fucking past. I got news for you. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting. There's a very few percentage of y'all. This is not going to resonate with everybody. But this is giving me the vibes of someone in position of authority that's in a high ranked position that's above local and state level. And then you have a high priestess here that could be a spiritual person. And both of these cards together is a very, very, very strong spiritual connection. This may be somebody that may be helping you out with a situation, that knows that you're not behind some type of fake accounts. Then they're already going to have these individuals that's going to be judgmental and hate on the fact that, oh, well, how can you have somebody in that position in order to love a spiritual person, because they're known to be hated on. Spiritual people are known to be hated on from authority figures. But that's not always the truth. Because how do people know what is going on in a high ranked position? See, they're speaking out of ignorance. These are individuals right here that will literally beat them their own self, even though they may be an authority figure, but they still operate in a normal manner. They're not going to listen to what other people want or to be controlled by anybody. They can love whoever the hell they want to love. If this person is you, if you're a spiritual individual with the high priestess or the Hierophant, then they have every damn right, God-given right to love who they want to love. Okay, so this may not resonate with all of y'all. This is not going to resonate with all of y'all. This could be one specific person or just a few people. It sounds like to me you got someone, like these individuals think that they're trying to manipulate something as if this person from your past is a divine counterpart, but they're really not. They're really not. This is just somebody to keep a cycle on going with while somebody else is connected to these delays, possibly trying to control the situation through authority with the Emperor reverse. But there's someone right here in the right type of authority that's higher than these individuals that has some type of information and gatherings of evidence here with the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like the divine in the universe is fooling all these individuals because some of you, you may indeed have an individual in a high rank position that is your person. Y'all may not be communicating, but you could be receiving a lot of telepathic communication from them. They could be trying to give you compassionate messages as to say that it's going to be okay. Don't worry about anything. Okay, so some of you, you definitely have a very strong spiritual connection. And the thing of it is, these individuals think that you have a connection with one of these local authority figures or something along them lines. Brother, it ain't none of these individuals with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. That's like they're looking for different ways to manipulate something while the whole time something could have manifested on a very mysterious level. But something is telling me this was divinely orchestrated for this to happen this way. Okay, so if there's someone that's trying to control your freedom with the patient man reverse, I don't like saying some of the words y'all because information is sensitive in these times. So if y'all hear me saying a different word, it's just wording it differently, okay? Just like with the ending card reverse. So with the patient man being in reverse, because this is all about the card of patience, being very patient, being still, but in reverse, that means something is just sporadic. Something is out of control. It's like, just like I said earlier, someone is spinning their wheels, going over and over and over and over and over and not getting anywheres. We're trying to cause some type of delays with conversations. And this is being used with someone that may be in an unhappy marriage. And there's also somebody else that's connected to this situation at relentlessly trying to hold you up to where you can't walk away. And if there is, in fact, someone that is gathering a lot of information and evidence on these matters, this is someone that you may have a divine connection with them, not all of these individuals, not even these authority figures on a local level position. Y'all hold on a minute. And these individuals are going to be mad and upset at that because they're going to be like, well, how come these individuals can love you? It's called freedom, bro. It's called freedom. Get used to it. Y'all hold on a minute. Give me something to drink. I'll be right back, y'all. I got to get something to drink. Y'all hold on. All right, so it's being seen that these individuals are trying to manipulate something with an unhappy marriage. And there's another situation that is being manipulated at the same time in order to keep you in stagnation and relentless amount of delays. And whoever may be gathering this information could actually be a counterpart to you. Someone that you may have a very genuine, strong connection with. But from the looks of it, they're spiritual too. They're spiritual too. You see all this right here? See how the cross is right there? This is an individual that has an inner knowing. They have a very strong intuitive side. If some of you have ever talked to this person in person, you could have felt something that was there. I'm not really getting a meeting like you could have literally talked to this individual in person, but nobody knows how this individual looks. And that right there is your protection. So this is a person that you may have had physical contact with that's in authority. Not these fucking bullshit individuals that keep on trying to control something. This is someone that will be able to help you and help you move forward. Or if it's not one of these individuals that you talk to face, this individual that you may have talked to face in authority, a high rank authoritative position, could be on a federal level. This is someone right here that may know who this individual is that liked you that's also in here. these individuals think that they just gonna sit there and keep on delaying someone over and over and over and over and over. I'm really getting a message, a very strong indication that someone has their counterpart in their exact match in a high rank position of federal law. That's what I'm channeling. There's a whole level of confusion too. When I'm channeling that, there's confusion from these energies over here. Look like to me, it's not going to be anybody to where you're located at. It's not people at a long distance, like out of state. I mean, these individuals could be at a bit of a distance, but it's not going to be someone. I'll put it to you like this: it's not going to be someone that you expect. And this right here is also going to better to crush these individuals' expectations or what they keep on trying to manipulate to cause delays, to try to control the situation. If some of you have someone in here that may be your direct match, some of you may be picking us up intuitively, so you already know who this individual is, and you may be keeping their identity protected with the high priestess or the hierophant. That's all about extreme protection. Nobody knows who this individual is. Nobody. I'm also getting there's something that could be discovered that these individuals trying to illegally abuse their authority to see who this individual is that you may have talked to. Yeah. They better stop while they at it, bro, because these individuals, this could be unauthorized access to these individuals that they have no business getting into. Okay, so some of these individuals may be looking into that also. It's not just who's causing you delays. It's one of these individuals that think that they have some type of authoritative position, but yet they're higher than these individuals. There's a whole complete different, there's a difference here between the laws. This is high ranked. This is the highest law. That would be federal law. And then you have another law right here in reverse. Couldn't be the same individuals lying on these fake pages, huh? So we have Pisces, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer energy, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries. You could be one of these signs, don't have to be. Okay, so there's definitely some type of gathering of information here with the Two of Wands. And y'all remember how I channeled this last night when I pulled this card, the Two of Wands energy? There's something that could have been discovered between the last 7 days to 14 days ago. That would be a week or 2 weeks. A week would be 7 days, 2 weeks would be 14 days. Y'all remember how I channeled that last night? But this is a different, I mean, it could be connected to the same thing. This could end up being a part 2 of last night's because the same energy is seeming to come out. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords reverse. Okay, there's someone that's gathering information, possibly evidence on some type of conversations being had with individuals that may be married, and yet there's somebody else that's also connected to this unhappy marriage that's relentlessly trying to cause you delays, and there could be somebody in authority with the Emperor reverse that's also trying to cause you delays. The main reason why this is being gathered on this situation to prevent this from sticking to you and being pinned back off on you. This is to protect you. Why am I getting heavy protection energy? This is to protect you from being betrayed. Yeah, King of Cups reverse. This could be connected to a lot of perversion, a lot of inappropriate things being said through messages. There's a lot of perversion, but this could be an individual that has fallen victim to a bunch of con artists, scammers. So this could be an individual that may be a victim of a scam. Could be a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups energy in reverse. Keep in mind it could be either gender, either a male or a female. This is someone who has been victimized from several con artists. And this is what they're trying to use while committing these type of con artist activities to try to pin all this back off on this individual. But this is what's going to actually protect this person from some type of defamation too. There could be something linking this to defamation. I mean, why are they using a fake page to start with? And there may also be someone that may be connected to this individual that is married with a Ten of Cups reverse that may be trying to do something in order to try to manipulate something with all these other individuals. Okay, so they're protecting you from some type of con artists. So if this individual right here may be protecting you in authority, they're protecting you from a bunch of con artists that are trying to make you appear as if you're perverted, if you're someone that's not trustworthy. You could be seen as an abusive person, but this is being done off a fake page. Yeah, look at that. That's why you have nothing to worry about. This has also been being able to prove there's something here about the mental state with the Nine of Swords reverse. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a physician. I'm not a medical doctor or none of that. So there is a disclaimer in the description box below. This is just intuitive channeled messages when I'm channeling and from the imagery of the cards. This would be the mental state in a negative mindset, right? When it's in reverse, that means the exact opposite. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is giving me the vibes of someone coming in to save the day. There's light at the end of the tunnel with this stressful situation that could have been trying to bog you down, but it's also being observed that you're not allowing this to put you in a negative state of mind. So you being seen to have a lot of mental strength and a lot of mind power to overcome these mental, psychological tactics of obstacles. So you're definitely being seen to be overcoming these psychological tactics of obstacles that they're trying to create. Fucking loser, man. These individuals, they really don't know what they're doing because there's individuals in here, what it looks like, that are protecting someone. There's someone specifically in there, but there's other people that are following right along with what this individual is doing to protect you. So you have a whole team of individuals here that may be protecting someone. Strength reverse, Leo energy. They're protecting your character from being bullied and defamated. There's defamation of character. Someone behind the scenes trying to bully an individual through defamation of character and relentlessly trying to hold them up. This is what you're protected from. Someone trying to bully and trying to hold you back. Clarify that. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, they keep on juggling the situation over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Keep on going back and forth with the situation. Refusing to get the fuck out of your energy and leave you alone. That thinks that something's actually going to hold your freedom up and hold you back from being free. These individuals are out their fucking mind. Is how these individuals are seeing it. And they think just because nobody is showing their presence yet or no one is showing up to confront this situation, just give it some time, bro. Give it some time. Because something has accumulated over the last several months or so. Just give it some time. Because I'm getting situations like this take a good amount of time in order for something to bring full closure to the situation. And when it's time to move something forward, they're going forward with it, bro. They ain't holding back shit. They don't care what these individuals are trying to do. When it's time to take action, when something is put in, if this is an order put in for them to take action, they're going to be coming somewheres to where they could. Clarify that. Fucking false investigations. These individuals are trying to have you relentlessly looked into through false investigations, but everything is connecting this situation to this situation, along with someone else that may be in an unhappy marriage. Look at these pages up here. It's how someone's doing something over social media. It looks like the thumbs down button. That would be social media. This could be over some type of messenger. There's different amount of pages that are being created. And all of this is supposed to be used against you as some type of evidence, right? Or to keep you in an endless cycle of delays. I don't know what part these individuals don't understand, but the Fourth Amendment protects individuals from unreasonable searches. This is unreasonable searches relentlessly being conducted upon this individual and relentlessly having them in a state to where they cannot move forward. This is unlawful restrictive energy that's being put on an innocent person due to a lot of fake pages. And they already know who's behind these fake pages. They keep on gathering information. That's what it looks like. They already have information and evidence on who's behind these pages, who's trying to control something, but yet they keep doing it. So even though they may be aware that these individuals are sitting there looking into something, they're doing it right in front of their face, and they keep on collecting who is behind this. Just wait, bro. This ain't gonna be lasting that much longer. Some of you, for sure, you could turn your back on this. Just let these individuals handle up on this for you, because they're being seen to continuously be doing something. With the Hermit reverse, that right there is an indication of fraud. And how fraud is being committed is through a fake page. And if this is being used with some type of pages for evidence, then that right there is going to be able to link it right back to the information and the evidence that they have gained throughout this investigation. These individuals will literally be stupid enough to watch tarot readings and see that something is being looked into and continuously still do the same thing. I'll be a guy to announce that since the High Priestess card is coming out. Hey, y'all hold on a minute. There we go. They will literally be stupid enough to keep tabs while watching tarot readers or watching a tarot reader. This is something else that's being observed. These individuals are trying to do something to one of these individuals, or could be several of them, or there could be a specific one that they're relentlessly trying to hold back. This one right here ain't gonna be held back. No, they not. No, they're not. Clarify the Hermit reverse. Okay, so this is connected to some type of fraud. The Hermit reverse is fraud. And if this is in regards to looking into someone, this is a Fourth Amendment violation of unreasonable searches. Yeah, exactly. This is connected to an institution. This is an authoritative institution. Police department, sheriff's department. There's badges that are relentlessly sitting there doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing to this individual, bro. They keep on trying to manipulate the narrative about someone and trying to hold them up when it comes to their love life. And also could be a legal matter they're trying to hold someone up with too, when there's no crime committed, no law violated. State or federal law violated from this individual over here. What part these individuals don't understand that this right here is not going to work in their favor. This is something that they're not even supposed to be investing their time into doing to an innocent person to start with. There's no investigation, motherfucker. It's fraudulent. I'm about to get off this read because it's about to piss me off, because this is resonating with me as a Scorpio, man, with this Wheel of Fortune reverse, because my energy is in there. With that Wheel of Fortune reverse, that's Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. These delays, all of this right here. It's like this is something that's not supposed to be worked on. This is a specific energy I'm channeling when it comes to my specific situation. This right here with the Three of Pentacles. This irritates me, bro, because this right here should not be being done. But there could be other individuals that may be going through something similar to that. I know how this feels, bro. You ain't supposed to be fucking looked into with the Hermit reverse and the Three of Pentacles reverse. So by them doing this, it's gonna actually work against them with the Three of Pentacles reverse. They don't know that they have other individuals that may be working against them with a situation. Now removing myself from the reading, my energy from the reading, y'all, but this did resonate. This part right here, when it comes to working on something they have no business working on or continuously trying to do, in order to violate someone's Fourth Amendment, this did resonate with me with the Three of Pentacles reverse and what was done to me. But anyways, pulling my energy back and completely clearing the energy. When it comes to a specific situation or one of y'all's situation, whoever this is resonating with, if there's something that's being done through some type of fake pages with the Page of Wands reverse that's connected to you supposedly being looked into and your love life being delayed, and it may be a legal matter that's also being delayed, that's going to be connected to kickbacks. There's something being discovered here about kickback corruption. Something significant about kickbacks. They do have a such thing as kickback corruption. This is all being seen to be creating these delays to cause the kickback corruption. So it's already been cleared up that whoever this is resonating with, you have not committed no crimes or none of that. The crimes are being committed upon you relentlessly in order to cause you setbacks, delays, and to cause some type of kickback corruption to manifest. Clarify that. Yeah, with illusions. Seven of Cups, illusions. 111, as I'm saying that, that right there is an indication that someone does have a divine counterpart with that 111 for the time. But you know how awesome it will be riding in the same vehicle with one of these individuals, knowing that they're your counterpart and they have a high ranked position to protect you and defend you? Hell, y'all may end up partnering up together, what it looks like with the Two of Cups. All right, so this is what's being discovered here. This is why it's not going to work in these individuals' favor, because this is broadcasting illusions, what they're doing. In hopes of getting you convicted for something that they're doing, crimes that they're committing against you. How does that make sense? These individuals' sanity can also be questioned. There's a lot of questioning going on with these individuals that's running these institutions with the Three of Pentacles reverse. Are they on any type of substance abuse? Because someone in their right state of mind wouldn't be doing shady shit like this to start with. It seems to me that they have way too much time on their hands to be fucking with somebody this hard. So that right there is going to be able to prove that they ain't doing their damn job the right way to start with inside this institution. And whoever else is connected to it that thinks that this is okay to do this. That's going to prove they're not doing their job the right way. Maybe it's because they're committing crimes for their job and doing the exact opposite of enforcing a law, right? Some of these individuals could be showing up to this job, bro, drunk off their ass with the Seven of Cups. They could be showing up drunk. They could be showing up high with the Seven of Cups energy. This could be substance abuse. Or this is just how it's making these individuals look, bro. Not saying that they are doing that, but there could be a possibility of this happening. Because, bro, for this to be done this much, there's something wrong with these individuals' psyche. To think that this is okay to do this to someone. The Seven of Cups is giving me the vibes of psychedelics. This give me the vibes of like some acid trip with the Seven of Cups energy. As you can see, there's smoke right there, right? And then you have a crystal in the cup. Oh, something very significant about crystal M word. Okay, so that would be related to substance abuse. These individuals really don't know what they're doing, bro, because this is exposing a lot of things. I'm not saying they are doing all of this right here, but there's something that could be coming out about how these individuals are operating on a psychological level. Their behavior inside this institution is not, it's not appropriate at all. Their work ethic is incredibly poor. They're not doing their job the right way to start with. With the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles reverse, because of all of this coming out and being seen for what it is. You shouldn't be bothered this way, bro. You shouldn't even be bothered from the time that this even started. You shouldn't have been bothered. And this is going way back into, if some of you was going through this for a while, like this could have been a couple of years with the Three of Pentacles. If you was going through this for a few years, then this is literally going all the way back when this first started. And it's proven that you shouldn't even been done this way back then. Okay, so that's why I'm getting the vibes of it's safe enough for you to turn your back and just hand it over to these individuals, because something could be moving forward with the Chariot card and the Eight of Wands. I don't know when, but there's something that could be moving forward, and they're going to make sure that you're going to be able to move forward too. Because of what keeps on being done inside this institution with the Three of Pentacles reverse. They're working on something that's not valid. It's fraud with the Hermit reverse. Looking for different ways in order to try to get in the way of you moving forward in your love life, trying to have you in the system, trying to have you convicted, but committing kickback corruption as a slow, torturing process to restrict your freedom. This could be seen as investigative detention, even though you're not placing any type of restraint, handcuffs, or any of that. This can be seen as a simulation of investigative detention because you're not free to go. How the fuck is somebody free to go whenever they're continuously having a search being conducted upon them when they're not committing any crime and not violating any law? This could be seen as unlawful, unreasonable detainment because it's basically like you're being detained. This institution is not allowing someone to walk away or to move forward due to a lot of fraud and things connected to kickback corruption with illusions. Yeah, these individuals have a lot to reflect on, because something right here look like to me something is moving forward with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card. You can feel safe enough to turn your back because someone may have your back, but it's also other people. It's like there's other people that know that someone in here may have very strong emotions and feelings for you, that loves you. But there's other ones that are following right behind this individual right here that may be protecting you also, because of what's being seen to be done inside this Three of Pentacles reverse energy. That's linking this to the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay, so some of you could be a Queen of Cups, or this could be a water sign. This could be connected to someone that may be in a loving relationship, or they may be somewhere else. Or this could be connected to a situation involving you being intuitive, you always being alone. You being seen as a sweethearted person. You're very trustworthy. For some of you, you have a Scorpio female that may be in a high rank, powerful position that also knows how to read energy. This could be an attorney with the Queen of Cups. I'm getting heavy Scorpio energy from this Queen of Cups. This individual is highly intuitive themselves. And they're very compassionate, but they're very straight to the point and straightforward. And they could be intimidating and scary when necessary. but not to intimidate people for intimidation purposes. It's like these individuals that like to hurt innocent people. The minute this individual gets on a microphone and starts speaking, people are going to listen. People are going to listen. Because this individual knows how to put people in their place just by the way that they talk. And they mean what they say. But this could be an individual doing this over someone that may be in this energy right here, because you don't deserve to be done this way by these individuals working inside this institution to be doing this to you. And there's someone that wants to come in to protect you and guard you from these activities being committed inside this institution. Clarify that Queen of Cups. Yeah, look at that Ace of Cups. This could be a water sign feminine. Told you my intuition was on point. Look at that. That's intuition right there. Good energy. So this Queen of Cups has a good energy about them. And this Queen of Cups also knows that someone is genuine too. Someone is very gifted. Okay, so you got a few individuals, but this could literally be in the government here with the Hierophant card. There's a few individuals in a high rank, powerful position that knows about someone in this high priestess's energy, apparently. And these individuals right here that keep on trying to control something, when it comes to this individual, they're actually taking this individual's side over all these individuals that think that they're going to work against this person because they're being proven to be right. But there's other situations that's coming out that's connecting these individuals to unethical practices of Title 42 USC Section 14141 that's being committed inside this institution. So it's not just you, there's other people that are being done wrong. Nothing is being done right inside this workplace with the Three of Pentacles reverse. They're not working on something legit. This is connected to fraud. This is them false investigations. Like, this is all about someone being looked into, but when it's in reverse, you're not supposed to be looked into because of fraud. They're supposed to immediately stop and just say to hell with it and give you the confirmation. You're free to go. Like, don't worry about nothing. It's over. And clear up the misinformation or whatever has been being done through scamming or fake pages. But they're not doing any of that because they're relentlessly trying to do this deliberately, purposely, and intentionally to delay you, to hurt your freedom and also hurt your U.S. federal protected rights for some of you that may be located in the United States. This has hurt your federal protected rights. Clarify that with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Four of Wands reverse. So this person knows that you're surrounded by a community or a city or a town setting that is having you disapprove with the Four of Wands reverse. This card came out last night too. You being disapproved of where you're at. You no longer feel as if you're at home. But these are people observing this that's not from your hometown. That's from a different location. That may take a few hours to get to where you're at. So they're not in the same jurisdiction as you're in. They're outside the city limits, outside the county or the parish. They're not from the same jurisdictions that you're from. But they have jurisdiction over these jurisdictions. That would be high-ranked officials with the Hierophant card. So clarify the Four of Wands reverse. Look, the Devil reverse. It's like they're trying to have you disapprove because you're not nasty. You're not... okay, so this is exposing that these individuals have been lying to try to have you accused and to be seen as a toxic individual with the Devil reverse. But yet, how come a positive person with the Devil reverse is disapproved? It's like positivity, good energy is disapproved from the Four of Wands energy in reverse. This is proving that these individuals are toxic. They're controlling, they're abusive. Why the hell do they have a positive person with the Devil reverse? That means the exact opposite of toxic. Why do they have a positive person disapprove from a public setting whenever this is supposed to be approved with the Devil upright? But yet with the devil being in reverse, the positive person is disapproved from a public setting. And this right here is also shattering a lot of illusions. And I'm getting that this right here is disapproved of by these individuals at what is being ran inside this public setting with the four wands reverse. So this is exposing that you indeed are a positive person with good energy with the Ace of Cups. You have a high vibrational energy. That means when people get around you, they feel very comfortable. They feel inspired. They feel like a replenishing of energy. But yet this is supposed to be disapproved of in a community setting. Because you ain't toxic like these individuals. That's why. Because they're trying to force a narrative as if this is you, but in reality it's them. This could be connected to a cult, brainwashing people. With the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of brainwashing going on. And that would be connected to isolation, having other individuals isolated, having other individuals believe that this is okay to do to you, but yet believing that their wicked ways of doing this to you is actually good. Having them believe in spell work is good. Doing things to defamate someone's character on fake pages, that's supposed to be good, right? But it's the way that they're tricking these individuals into believing this and psychologically manipulating them. This sounds like this is a cult that's under a huge investigation for doing this shit to this individual and doing this to other people. Okay, so there's some authority figures that's being seen to be running a cult, apparently. If not one of them being seen as a cult leader themselves. Operating a cult, huh? Since when is it legal for an authority figure to be a cult leader? That's illegal. Because law enforcement is supposed to make sure activities like that are not being ran within the public setting because some states don't tolerate that. They don't. I looked up the information. They're supposed to dismantle certain activities when it comes to that. Now, I do understand that there is a freedom of religion and belief, but when it comes to activities that are meant to harm someone's reputation and to have someone hated on, subjected to a lot of unlawful things that are being done on a legal level, these individuals have to understand that there's not only one law. There's two laws. There's state law and there's federal law. These individuals have to understand that these crimes that are being committed against this person is outside their jurisdiction. And the things that are being ran within, it could just be one or two of them. It could be a few of them. It may not be all of them that may be abusing their power, but the rest of them are following right behind that. So that right there is going to be accessory to the fact. Why can't they quit the force if they so-called have a problem with it? Why have other individuals quit the force and backed out of this situation, huh? Because they knew it was wrong. And this is something else that they're looking at. I'm going to tell you why they was able to back out, because God had his hand on them. That's why. Because they're legitimate authority figures that don't want to be seen to be doing this to you because it hurts them. That's why. So something else is coming out here about how individuals are quitting these institutions. They're walking off and turning their badge in, their uniform and everything, and going to work for another law enforcement institution. It's because of these activities being operated inside of here with the Three of Pentacles reverse. That's not ethical at all. It's not the right procedures. It's in violation of oaths. It's in violation of rules, regulations. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a new beginning. Some of you could be looking forward to a new beginning, whenever that is. It's because of all of this that someone continuously is having to be subjected to and to have to go through by force. Okay, so there's some extortion here too. There's several extortioners that are being seen to be trying to threaten someone's freedom. Certain threats. There's a threat to someone's freedom through the coercion of fraud. There's a lot of coercion. If that's how you say that word, coercion. I want to say it's Coerion, coercion, or it could be spelled differently. Can y'all help me with how to pronounce that? Is it coercion? The word coercion. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Coercion? Coercion. Oh, okay. Oh, coercion. Coercion. Okay, so there's some type of coercion that's going on here. I thought it was coercion. Like I said, y'all don't know everything. I seen a word before, but when it comes to pronouncing it, that right there is a challenge. Something that simple, bro. See, I didn't know how to pronounce it. Coercion. But anyways, there could be a new beginning on the horizon. If there was something, which there's more than likely a lot of financial investments that was made with the Seven of Pentacles energy, the Ace of Pentacles energy, there was a lot of financial investments that was made off of doing this to you. There may be some compensation. Ace of Pentacles give me the vibes of compensation, along with rewards. Rewards and compensation. So it's not just compensation, but there's also an extra level of reward. That's going to double some type of compensation. Give me a closing message. I don't like reading this fucking bullshit. Tower reverse, Scorpio energy. Okay, so this right here is going to be dismantled. This give me the vibes of something being dismantled. This is all about a lot of chaotic energy going on. Towers relentlessly happening, which is a lot of chaotic energy. Things that are uncontrolled. Like these individuals being out of control, like this situation being out of control. When it's in reverse, that means this is being dismantled. Therefore, it's going to better to protect your foundation. Because this is meant to attack not only your reputation, this is to attack your stability, this is to attack your friendships, your relationships, and also from receiving help from these individuals. But from the looks of it, they can't control any of that. Because these individuals see exactly what is going on. Because these individuals keep on doing something to draw attention to themselves. So it's even better if you're not reporting this repetitively. If some of you was reporting this being done to you repetitively, and nothing was being done about it, like there could have been a few observations, people looking into it, but yet there wasn't no actions being taken. I would say that by you no longer repetitively contacting these individuals for assistance because of this being done, then that right there is what's going to better to have something seen even more. But you do have the right to report if something is being done to you. You don't sit there and be quiet about it, bro. You collect documentation and you report it. And you go about your business. You keep on living your life. You can't let that hold you back. Take this from my experience. You report it and you keep on living your life. Yes, it may be irritating and aggravating. Document it, report it, live your life. Document it, report it, live your life. Document it, report it, live your life. Let these fucking scumbags hold you back. You got a purpose to fulfill out there. You have a purpose. You have a life. You have your freedom. And you're meant to be free. Even though this may be restrictive, this is being seen as a Fourth Amendment violation. You're not supposed to be searched for any reason. Because there's no crime committed. There's no law violated. On state or federal level. So therefore, it prevents any type of searches from being conducted upon you, which is any form of investigations, any form of searching your property, which means your phone, your vehicle, or any of that. They need to just carry their backside to get away from this individual and leave them alone, bro. This institution needs to leave this individual alone and just go about their business. Get a fucking life. Get a new job. Peace.